Hey YouTube, Christo here. Finally, I hope I can get my review done. I've been interrupted by dead batteries, I've been interrupted by full memory cards, I've been interrupted by torrential downpour twice, I've been interrupted by the call to prayer. So hopefully this time, no distractions. So this is my first review, and I've actually already shot it once in full, but I had too many problems uploading it, and when I went back and looked at it, I just wasn't happy with it, so I binned it and just figured I'd cut my losses and just have a go from the beginning. Now, the perfume I chose to do for my first review, I chose for two pretty good reasons, I think. The first is because it is one of my favorites, and the second because it's, as far as I've seen, it's not on YouTube. There's no reviews for this on YouTube, and I really think it deserves a bit more attention than it gets. Now obviously you know what I'm doing from the title. It's Lalique White for Men pour homme. And this is, to me, the best summer scent I've ever tried. It's completely different, very unique compared to anything else I've ever tried. Now, it's considered to be a citrus aromatic, which I think first off might put some people off. Because I know everyone, including myself, is just kind of sick to death of, you know, lemony, citrus summer scents. You know, they're a dime a dozen these days, and almost every designer house has different versions of them, and, you know, not even summer scents, you know, casual scents, and, you know, you even get some cold weather perfumes using lemon and citrus in them as well, but this one definitely stands out in terms of a citrus aromatic. I think it's a bit of a deceiving grouping for it. Now, Lalique White was created in 2008, and the perfumée is Christine Nagal, and she's done a few that are quite well known. She did the Eau de Cartier and the Eau de Cartier Concentré. Those are both, you know, pretty popular for Cartier. She also did the Encre Noire pour Elle, the women's version of Encre Noire, which it's very different from the men's, to be fair, but it is still quite nice. She also has done the Narciso Rodriguez for her, which is very good. And she did B-Men for Thierry Mugler, and to me the most important one she's done is Nina Ricci's Memoir d'Homme, which is one of my all-time favorites. I would probably put it in my top 10 ever. It's really great. But anyways, yeah, she's not the most well-known perfumée, but she has done some really nice things before. Now, the notes for this, in the top you get tamarind, you've got lemon leaf, it's not actual lemon, it's lemon leaf, bergamot. In the middle there's white pepper, nutmeg, violet, cardamom, and a pretty standard base. There's musk, cedar, and there's amber. Now, most of those notes sound pretty standard, nothing special, but I think the one note in this that does make it stand out is the tamarind. Now, it is listed in the top, but I think this is pretty linear. There's basically just two phases to this to me. There's the opening and there's the dry down. That's it. It doesn't morph and change. You know, it doesn't have your standard top, middle, and base like some perfumes do. But the opening, which I'll put a bit on now, the opening, you can definitely pick up the lemon leaf, very much so in the opening. but it really does only last a few minutes. It's pretty much gone within the first 5 minutes or so. Now, I sprayed some on earlier here so I could have it, dried down for the review. Now, yeah, the biggest difference is the one that I just sprayed on, that is definitely a little more citrus. But it's not overwhelming. It's absolutely not an overwhelming citrus scent, and it only lasts for a few minutes. Now, the dry down version, definitely pick up pepper, definitely pick up the other spices, nutmeg, cardamom, cedar, definitely can tell there's some cedar in it. And yeah, I think, like I said, the tamarind is actually what makes this stand out, what makes it unique. Now, when I smell this, the first thing I think of is pencil shavings. Strangely as it sounds, I think of pencil shavings. Like, you remember when you're in primary school and you had the little plastic pencil case, and you'd open it up. If you were to have a smell of that, kind of like the wood and the lead together, definitely what it reminds me of. And like I said, don't let that put you off. It's a strange thing to imagine. Why would I want to smell like pencil shavings? But it is quite nice. I really like it. Now, the bottles, mine here is a 4.2 ounce. There's also a 2.5 ounce. And the price range can go from around $40 for the smaller bottle up to $70 or more for the large bottle. If you buy it obviously from a department store, it will be more expensive. I bought mine from a little outlet shop, paid about $60 for mine. But yeah, ranges, I'd say between 40 and 70. Now, this one I would say is absolutely the most ideal for summer, without a doubt. It's the bottle here, you can see, reflects that. It's just pure white with Lalique written in red and white written in silver. Nothing else on the bottle at all. And if you know any other Lalique perfumes other than Encre Noire, Encre Noire is actually one of the few men's scents that Lalique make where the bottle has a different design. Most of the ones they have are the same. It's kind of a rounded bottle, and the top is kind of like a gear knob, and they're always very basic, very simple, very classy though. Lalique is a designer house, but they don't actually, as far as I know, design any clothing or sports or anything. Lalique make very expensive crystal and glassware, like very expensive, like thousands and thousands of dollars. Actually, a lot of it's very nice, and it's quite a difference to what you see here. Like, these are very simple and classy, whereas the crystalware and the glasswork they have is incredibly beautiful, very intricate, very nice. Anyways, ages for this, I think Lalique White is pretty much wearable by anyone. If you like the scent, I think you can wear it. It's not masculine, it's not really feminine, it's not mature, it's not really teenage. It kind of really, to me, pleases anyone, as long as you like something strange. There's no fruit in this. Well, there's citrus, but there's no fruit, there's no berries, there's no cherries, there's no strawberries. There are floral notes, but the floral notes are not strong at all. It's definitely unique, and that's one of the things that I find strange. When I read reviews for this on Base Notes or on Fragrantica, I read people saying like, oh, this is so boring, it's so mediocre, there's nothing different about it. But I completely disagree. I have never smelled anything like this. Most likely there is something out there that is mildly similar, but I think this is just wildly unique. And it was really surprising for the amount of publicity that Encre Noire got last year. This one's still pretty much off the radar. So I definitely highly recommend this. I'm not gonna do a rating system because I think it's too subjective. If I give a perfume a 9, you know, for overall smell, and then you go and smell it, you say this is shit, I don't like it. You know, I don't want you to, you know, feel like I'm, you know, the one responsible for you buying a bottle of perfume that you don't like. So I'm gonna say, personally, I love this. I very, very highly recommend this. If you want something for the summer that lasts, buy this. I wore this yesterday to the mall, and it was still on my skin very noticeably, you know, 4 hours later when I got home. I could still smell it. And I've worn this quite a lot, and I get no less than 4 hours, never had less than 4 hours. I'd say easily between 4 to 6 hours, which, you know, for a white aromatic scent is really, really, really good longevity. Silage is average, it's nothing spectacular, but you can definitely pick it up on yourself. Very clean, it's very white, like I think it is a very good description, you know, the name in the bottle. You know, I just picture, you know, someone wearing a white t-shirt and, you know, a pair of khakis, casual in the summertime. I think it's really, really great, and I personally highly recommend this. But only if you're into something a little more different. Yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. If any of you out there have this or are thinking about wearing this, you know, please leave comments, because I really, really like to know what you guys think about it. And yeah, if you're ever at the, you know, boutique or the department store and you see Lalique and you like Encre Noire, if you've tried Encre Noire, although these are different, I think they are both really great, unique perfumes by the Lalique house. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend this for the summer. You know, check it out. Cheers.